you might be useful. Are you aware of the Drow infestation? And at this point, you notice 2 other Sea Hags are entering them.
Oh, I'm so glad we didn't start a fight.
I'm not.
You also notice a giant crab underneath one of them.
Giant crab! Please enjoy the show.
Nice.
Crazy. Cool. Well, thank you, flipping the table. Appreciate it. And we do have a hit from Gulroc. Go ahead and roll for damage.
And I get to attack again too.
So you threw down your Wind Fury totem in the moment.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Into the boat. Yeah. I don't know if that one hits though.
Yeah, so you do kind of like smash through one and you use the momentum to smash into another. You separated that one in two and he falls straight into the riverbed. This other one takes the brunt force of your physical swing, kind of like forming around the blade, but still taking a little bit of a hit from it. Anything else you'd like to do? Guess you used all your stuff.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else I can do. I guess since they're almost dead, I'm just gonna like move over here, just get a little closer to the north area where it seems like all my friends have gone. All of my friends.
The friends
every
ditched
single
you.
one of my friends.
Okay, I get it. Yeah, I get it. It's fine.
Got it the first time, you know. It's fine.
And just to recap, because I was muted, I guess it would help to describe a little of what's happening. Xoblob got taken in the night, and our party decided to kind of like try different methods of rescuing him, one of which was pushing a gondola upstream, which did not work, and instead summoned a lot of undead. Then our blind human tried to jump into the night, the darkness of the cavern, with his dimension door, having unlocked that for the first time. He found a brick wall, and so now he is kind of like stumbling through the creek alone. We also have a rogue that separated off and has found maybe some elven voices. However, we're under the impression that Xoblob was taken through the river, so whether or not that means... Why don't we
go fight the Medusa while they're doing
why don't we all just have like one-on-one battles happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd actually be pretty cool.
We're gonna die. We're dumb.
And I do want to shout out Flipping the Table, very friendly and very effectively good at storytelling. They have several different Dungeons & Dragons campaigns going on at one time in their own homebrew universe. Highly recommend them. Flipping the Table. Thank you for joining us. So,
yay!
Moving on, Aeodin, what would you like to do? It is your turn. There's one more Will-o-the-Wisp.
I will attempt to... well, the slashing didn't seem to do much, but the fire did. So I guess I'll do the 1-2 again. The War Magic combo.
Sounds good.
Let's do fire bolts coming at you.
Embracing the Eldritch Art, you let out a firebolt. Boom! Slamming into this spectral form.
Ooh, with a 10 fire damage.
Yeah, and with that, you don't even need to swing. That was all that was left of this corporeal life form. The Will-o-the-Wisp sinks into the water below, ending combat.
It just dissipates into nothingness?
Yeah. You notice that there was a lot of loot on that particular Will-o-the-Wisp, but it's gone now. It's...
That's just mean.
Yeah.
That's just mean.
You're rude.
It looked like an Excalibur or something like that. It's too late now. So
that's a bitch weapon.
So what does Gulroc and Aeodin want to do to catch up to their...
I'll just start going upriver, I guess.
I'll follow, but I'm going to recall my totems first, just so I don't forget them.
Okay. You watch as Gulroc kind of like puts out both hands, and both of his totems zip line into each palm.
Sick. Is it like those
things
you get a lighter? You know, those like things on the hip?
It's more reminiscent of like those sticky hands you get from like the quarter slot machines.
Yes.
Yeah. But you
Amazing.
can tell Gulroc kind of like uses these as toys in his spare time.
So I just have like sticky hands that I like attach to my belt that are attached to the totems, and they just dangle.
Yeah, you kind of like
My
pretend
belt.
it's magic, but it's not really.
I'll be like, I don't know where these guys are going, but I'm going after them, and I'll strike a torch. I'll double its brightness with control flames, and I'll start booking it down the river.
Okay. Yeah, so you're fighting the current and you're going half the speed.
Aeodin, come this way over here, and I start going this way through the tunnel.
All right, we're splitting up. Sounds good.
I'm too wet. I'm already wet. I'm committing to the because I know Hershey can't see, so I wanted to follow him.
Mm.
Well,
Yeah.
Hershey was pretty convinced his friends were gonna follow behind him, so he's gonna continue.
You left us to fight.
I knew that you could handle some little baby will-o-wisps, and I knew our friend Xoblob was in danger. So.
Gulroc was scared.
Oh well.
I'm bringing you light. I'm bringing you light.
Okay, but I'm gonna. Do I guess I'll roll for perception again to see if I.
Yeah, let's see if
They
you
keep on the trail.
acknowledge, what direction they're going. For the most part, this is a very one-dimensional way to follow. You found both sides of this cavern, this river. You're just following the direction you think Xoblob's going. Unfortunately, you're not making much speed though because the creek itself is very,
All right.
going in your direction.
I'm gonna roll for insight and see if I'm gonna realize I should turn back to my friends real quick and regroup.
Yeah, you do recognize the echo. You could probably shout.
Oh, I can hear my friends behind me though.
Yeah, because of how you heard Xoblob's voice earlier, you could probably shout to your friends. Maybe they'll hear you.
Yep. Hey guys, I'm coming up the river.
I'll yell that. I'm right behind you.
Okay, good. I'll just keep moving forward then, trying to find Xoblob.
You also hear another voice join in. Yeah, I'll meet you in the middle. And this is like Elven in nature. You guys kind of gave your position away.
Okay, so,
I
can tell
Y'all
between
dumb.
so I can tell between me and Aeodin there is another L.
Between us?
Do you say anything to this new party? Or this?
I know exactly what happened now.
Wait, yeah. Where's the voice coming from?
This voice seems to come from like one of these outcroppings.
Oh, so it's still
next to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Zagoria is kind of like maybe reconvened at this point. Like, what are you doing, Zagoria? This is all happening simultaneously.
Well, since I heard the Elven and I don't understand Elven, and it sounded like it could be dangerous, I was gonna reconvene with Aeodin at least, since he can understand it,
Right.
Mhm.
Okay, so you run back to the shore, and you notice Aeodin is slowly, like, foot after foot, trudging through the water.
Where'd you go?
I checked the corridor. I heard some Elven and some spiders even too.
Okay, so Hershey ran up the river. He's going after Xoblob. Where's Gulroc?
I'm
I
here.
don't know.
Gulroc charges into the shore room where Zagoria's staying.
All right. What should we do? I feel like we should go rescue our friend.
Let's go this way, and I just start charging down.
You do
the river.
notice that there are
With
rafts,
Hershey.
very elven in nature, and we had kind of like pointed them out before.
Oh, there are?
Yeah, there are two 10-foot square rafts made of logs that are
That's
lashed
right.
together with spider web.
I
That's
use
it.
one of the rafts to jump off of as I head towards Hershey, storming through the water.
It's a 10-foot square. So Gulroc kind of like lifts it by grabbing logs in the center, throws it into the water. It starts drifting south.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
And then I jump off of it.
Okay. Yeah, you totally get like a nice running start on this 10-foot log. As it's drifting southward, unfortunately, not the direction you want to go.
Oh,
Yeah. But Gulroc got like a running jump off of it, and so he made some pretty good distance.
yeah. I'll slog
Yeah,
behind.
you
Can we-
hear like
Hershey at this point.
you do see Hershey, and you hear Xoblob's voice in the distance. Wish I had friends that could rescue me.
Oh my goodness.
So should
classic.
I
I'll,
yell
I'll,
back, you don't have friends. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
You also hear another party voice. These sound like grunts, kind of like caveman in nature. Oh, ooh, me new friend now. Ooh, you look dinner.
they're gonna fucking eat him. I'll go up to Hershey and then
Better taste good.
I'll make the torch as dim as possible.
Okay. Yeah, only Aeodin and Gulroc can see clearly, but Zagoria and Hershey. Zagoria, I'm
And
guessing you're in the water now?
Yeah, I'm following behind.
Yeah, just
I don't wanna
hesitantly,
engage
like,
by myself.
yeah, you were the last one to get in the water, like, oh god.
Yeah,
If we're all
pretty
caught
much.
up, I would like to lead the way because I can actually see, and I'm a bit sturdier than the rest of them.
Yeah, so
I'll
you guys
give
are,
my torch to Hershey too.
you're charging through the water, making it like 15 feet every 6 seconds or so.
Can I scout ahead with my extra movement? Just
You
get a little
you
bit
actually
ahead.
notice that there's some elvish-looking figures, kind of like perched over, like kind of like a archer's kind of like nook. And instead of like shooting at you, you can see them laughing at you.
What color are they?
Yeah, I guess Gulroc kind of like points to him, or at least like subtly nods in that direction, and you notice that they're purple skin.
That's golden color, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Gotta make sure.
Firebolt?
Oh, okay.
I mean, they're like not cool, right?
Are they laughing
We don't know, they're just
maniacally?
laughing at us.
No, they're laughing like this is comedy for them.
Like the two old guys from the Muppets
Yeah.
up in the balcony.
That's a good way to describe it. Yeah, they're just kind of enjoying the show as you all are fighting the current, running upstream. You're not exactly a threat to them, so to speak. And they don't seem to have a defensive stand. Like, it looks as if you're going the wrong way in order to be...
Okay, I guess I'll just kind of like ready a firebolt and just see what they do.
Okay.
Does this guy person look like elvish in nature? I guess I don't see, do I?
Yeah, Hershey, you hold up the torch. You can't see them.
What? Even with the torch?
No, the torch is very dim, and it's only
Oh,
like
yeah,
a 20-foot radius. This nook is kind of like 30 feet above. And it was very like Gulroc's special eye was able to point it out in the first place.
Special eye.
Yeah. Having seen Aeodin charge up a firebolt, you do start to hear the knock of crossbows.
They're like, what's so funny, Drow?
Say in Elvish.
Sure, yeah. Or I actually no, I didn't. I said it in common. So, yeah.
I think they speak common. Let me.
Seeing Aeodin
No,
with
they
the
don't.
fireball and
Don't speak
hearing
common?
all this, I want to like kind of hug the wall like under them.
Okay.
You know, like
So the slit that they're kind of like, or I guess like, kind of like crevice that they're peeking over, it's not exactly like shaped to jump in or out of. It's more or less kind of like a nook where they can
like
like peer.
Like a peephole or something.
Yeah, more or less like the shape of a bust.
Okay.
Yeah, so like they could point like a crossbow out without.
So,
A crossbow.
Yeah, a gun.
Crossbows.
They can aim a sniper rifle at you.
I
But
just keep running.
yeah, so you guys keep charging through. Just to give you a little description of what you're looking at.
we're just gonna keep moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, at least I am.
Okay. Did they say anything back?
No, they didn't understand what you said. They just laughed again. Because you said it in common, yeah. So, as you just kind of like follow this very damp cavern, this tunnel, all the caves are very cold, damp. Water's dripping from the ceiling, forming shallow pools of water as you come across like a new shoreline. Feel it?
Ooh.
Yeah, if you guys want to move your characters up there. There's an 8-foot high cave that abuts this river. Its floor is covered with wet black pebbles that crunch under your feet. The sound of footsteps on the pebbles is loud. And so you've kind of like come up out of the water. You're stepping up onto this very crunchy black sands like pebble floor as you enter into the cavern.
Can we hear anything at this point?
Yeah, you hear the munching of bones.
Oh, good.
Do we hear Xoblob?
Xoblob's like, no, you don't hear him.
Xoblob said that.
Yeah.
No, you don't hear me.
Nope. Do you shout out to him?
I don't.
No.
If you're going to enter in, you'll need to make a stealth check with disadvantage.
Okay.
I guess I will do that then.
Yeah, I'll go in too.
Yep.
I shall lead the pack.
I'll hold on to the back of one of you guys as I'm going.
I'll
Hey,
no, I kind of want to keep the I think it's smart to keep the light down a little bit. I just want to make sure you're not like completely blind.
Mm-hmm.
Don't we still have that scroll of dark vision?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
How
one
long
of you
that
does,
last?
probably.
Would be a good time to use it.
Nah.
We'll use
Can I
it
use-
more
Can I
importantly.
use that scroll of dark vision?
Yeah,
Is it in
you
my inventory?
do pull it out, and
I
you
think
you read through it, having this like arcane understanding of like what it's meant to do, and knowing that it's labeled at the top, scroll of dark vision. You just kind of like read over it, and boom! All of a sudden, your eyes are kind of like adjusting to the light around you. There's not much color in what you see. Everything's kind of, and Gulroc and Aeodin will kind of relate to this. It's more or less like night vision style, where it's like everything's more shades of like whites and
Blue.
blacks. You can't really glean color without light. But as you all kind of like step cautiously as you can through this black pebble-like entrance, Gulroc kind of like stumbles. His heavy footsteps are unfortunately the loudest of all of you.
And I'm leading the charge.
Yeah, so you crunch in and you hear a grim kind of like voice like, "Who dat? Ooh, ooh, big man."
That's
Oh.
right, big man.
Yeah, me said big man. You big man.
Very big. And intimidating. And really strong.
Who you? You not Drow. Who you?
I am Gulroc the Destroyer.
You use big words. Me not know big words.
Basically, I'm big man you don't want to mess with.
Oh, you
It's
threaten me? And he kind of like puts his fingers in his mouth and he whistles.
What does this guy look like, by the way?
What?
I actually have a picture. Let me.
Oh,
It's a very ugly man.
I love artwork.
Oh man, it didn't show it. It's so ugly, but I can't share it. Oh wait.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's protected.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's so ugly.
Oh god.
Poor guy.
He's had a rough midlife crisis.
Me browsing Tinder. Why you interrupt? And he just has like Tinder making campfire tools in his
Wait,
hands.
what? Who is your service provider?
Oh. Who asking?
I'm just curious how you're getting a signal down here.
I need to see if these guys can even speak.
Okay.
You guys, unfortunately, are unable to continue this conversation now that I've read what languages he knows.
Ooh, I
This-
use tongues.
Okay, go ahead and expend that spell slot.
Okay, I use tongues.
So all of a sudden, his grunts and clicks and clatters start making knowledgeable sentences. Go ahead and make a persuasion or deception check, and phrase it in a sentence, Hershey, because you are now understanding what he's saying. Gulroc at this whole time was trying to like talk to him caveman style, like me Gulroc, destroyer.
I don't know how good that's gonna work. stupid. Hello, my friends, my handsome friends. We were simply coming up the river looking for our small pet. He had nice pearls around its neck. Small guy, likes the color purple. Have you seen anything about that?
Why you describe dinner? That's dinner.
I see. Well, that is our pet, sir. Do you understand pet? Or I guess they do understand me. Since
As you're having this conversation, there's several other very neckbeard-like individuals.
I take out my axe at this point, and I turn to her. She's like, "Can we go? Can I fight? Can I just?"
I think I'm getting through to them, boys.
I'm getting nervous.
Yeah, this Grimlock actually sits down. He hasn't had an intellectual conversation in quite some time. Me, a Grimlock. Who you?
Oh.
What you? You not Drow.
Oh, I'm a part of the light Drow clan, just a little bit paler.
Oh, you are Drow. And he stands up at this.
Oh no.
Oh,
But
God.
you know, we're the nice Drow who like Grimlocks.
They're no nice Drow. Drow bad.
Like a Drow, but we are very friends with Grimlock.
You not know what I was till I say me am. They talk like Cookie Monster.
And Yoda.
Yeah.
I didn't know the word for it until you said it.
Why you want dinner? That's our dinner. We make dinner.
What if we had a better trade for dinner?
Oh, you
Better
trade?
dinner.
What you have trade? You have woman?
We have some rations. I've got a week's
Yeah.
worth of food.
Yeah. Gotta be more food in my rations then.
We usually eat fish. These fish haunted. Me not like fish no more.
Haunted fish. Is
Well,
he talking about the will-o-wisps?
Will a fish.
Yeah, well, I offer them all the rations we have in exchange for Xoblob.
So all of the Grimlocks now are kind of like stumbling around you all, listening intently on this
I don't
conversation.
want you to give up my rations.
They've essentially surrounded you at this point, but they're more or less like kind of like kids in a foreign country. Like, oh, these guys are like the rich white people that are visiting, giving out free things.
We're not giving things out.
So they start kind of like reaching for your pockets and such. Everyone,
I grunt loudly and intimidate
No.
them.
everyone.
Get off.
I half unsheath my rapier.
My axe is already unsheathed. It's in my hand.
Friends, calm ourselves here. Don't get so hasty.
They get kind of excited by the prospect of like fighting, as well as like you guys are getting somewhat aggressive. Like one of which you notice is a little bit turned on. Yeah.
Hershey, you better start talking fast or I'm gonna start swinging.
Tell them to stop being so handsy.
Tell him to back off.
No need to be so handsy, my friends. We simply will give you what you need for exchange for your food, or what we call our pet.
Me want third party in this trade. Me go get boss?
How is that a third party?
Listen, we collect prisoners, also dinner, and we can't just give you prisoner dinner.
Okay, well, that sounds like getting your boss may be a good thing. We will wait by the river for you to bring your boss.
Oh, it's okay. Okay, she right in another room.
It's okay. We'll go right to the entrance by the river and wait for the boss to come.
I mean, that's where we are now. You wait here?
With the Grimlocks not surrounding us, that is.
All of the Grimlocks just sit where they're standing right now.
Do they get alarmed by me making subtle motions towards the river?
No, they all understand you pretty clear. Like, you want to wait here where you're already waiting.
Okay. Well, I see in the minis that we're surrounded. I just didn't want to be surrounded.
They're not, like, aggressive in any way.
Oh, okay.
It's more or less like you're giving out free stuff, and they're bored.
They're excited.
Yeah, they're very caveman, very dumb. But you do notice a kind of like wretched-looking woman kind of like creep out from around the corner. Everyone make a history.
Ooh.
Ooh, I think I know about this.
I think I know everything that's going on here.
I think.
Take that first.
Oh
roll.
yeah, Zagoria definitely knows.
I clearly know everything as well.
So Zagoria, and you kind of like whisper this in a common tongue to everyone that is a sea hag. And with a roll like that, you're aware that usually sea hags kind of like team up. They're usually in parties of 3, and they're just from listening around in Skullport, they kind of run this joint. They're essentially another faction, so to speak, on this level. Like, you have Azrock and his hobgoblins, you have the Drow and the Driders. This is kind of like the other kind of like leader of everything else, the miscellaneous party, so to speak.
The independent party.
Yeah, the independents. So this sea hag, so you've let everybody know this is a sea hag, kind of walks up, and she kind of like talks in riddles. Like, oh, hello! Who are you? Or do I know already? You don't know, I know. I'm not gonna talk in riddles.
Very smooth.
Jesus Christ.
Roleplay at
I
its
compliment
finest.
her somewhat, sort of, kind of like a riddle. I could tell that she's trying to tell a riddle, and I compliment her on it.
Okay, she's very interested in you, Hershey. Let me just see what languages she knows.
Oh boy.
She speaks common. She's just talking in common tongue.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah, so did we order takeout? Or are you taking me out?
We're
I
taking.
can take you out if that's what you want.
I
We just want our friend.
Want your friend? Well, we have many friends here. Which friend do you send for?
I described Xoblob and his purplish features and pearl necklace that I gave him.
Oh, and she snaps her fingers a couple times, and this Grimlock here, kind of like gets out of this dozy state where it's like you saw a snot bubble where he was like almost half asleep. He just like kind of like runs off. I have this friend. Now, what do you have for me?
Well, for your men around here, I have some food for them to split, and if you had a favor that you would ask of us, perhaps we could form a task in exchange for our friend.
Well, you see, I have the inclination that you might be useful. Are you aware of the Drow infestation?
Most certainly.
Oh, but they're quite the problem. And at this point, you notice 2 other sea hags are entering them.
Oh, I'm so glad we didn't start a fight.
I'm not.
You also notice a giant crab underneath one of them.
Giant crab.
Crab mount?
Mhm.
Yeah, let's steal it. Ride it out of here, down the river.
Under the sea. So, well, adventurers, will you help us with this infestation?
Is all we have to do kill a drow? I'm pretty capable of that.
That's what we would like to do that. Are you aware of the hobgoblins? And they also hate the Drow. Have you ever thought about teaming up with them?
They're a losing force, and they're not as despicable. I suppose they would be the better of 2 evils to let live.
A means to an end?
We hate the Drow.
So do
Yes.
we.
So if we all join forces, you, us, and the goblins, perhaps we'll have a winning force in the end. But what exactly do you need in the current, the present? What do you need in exchange for our friend?
Where are my manners? My name is Coral Black.
Coral Black.
But you can call me Honey. Baby?
Okay, honey. Honey, baby.
Just say that specifically to Hershey.
Yeah, it's just specifically to Hershey. Coral Black. And these are my sisters. Gurgle Brine and Cauldra Cuttlefingers. And they both kind of like bow very like solemnly, kind of like zombie-like, very robotic. They all are missing an eye.
Oh, these girls.
Do they have an eye that they pass around with each other?
Do you
Well,
ask?
they all have one.
No,
They're speaking common, so you understand everything they're saying.
That's just out of game knowledge of that kind of thing.
So, what was the second sister's name?
It's Gurgle Brine.
How could I forget?
Yeah, and then Cauldra Cuttlefingers. And then you hear a familiar voice coming around the corner. And he's like mid-story with the Grimlock, who is just like, not really like listening, more or less just kind of like escorting him back into the room. He's like, and so I pulled out my enormous dong to take a leak and felt ladylike hands cover my eyes and mouth. At first I thought it was my friend Aeodin, and I'm always down with roleplay. Next thing I know, these hags started stuffing me with spices and chaining me up, and of course I'm into it, but then they gagged me, and then I was like, whoa, you gotta buy me dinner. Oh, and then he notices you all like, hey, you guys finally made it.
I regret ever crossing this stream to get here.
Oh,
After hearing all that.
What? What? Zoblob's like, Gulroc, buddy.
I
love you
don't. I
better.
can't look. I can't look at him in the eye. I just turn around.
So Coral Black kind of like hushes Xoblob, like puts a finger on his lips, like, no more talking. Please, we're tired of you. At this point, you realize that they're trying to give you Xoblob. Just
We'll take him. We'll take him.
Okay. So the Grimlock like immediately puts him back into your custody.
Sweet. That was easy.
Now we've given you your friend. Will you listen to us?
As promised, you kept your side of the bargain. We shall keep ours.
Well, I suppose we would be bad hosts if we didn't invite you in further.
Insight check.
I have some cots in the back, room for two. Yeah, go ahead and make an insight check, though.
That's so fucking sketchy. No.
5. Yeah, you can tell she just wants to get laid. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, go for it, Gulroc. Although you're not doing much of the talking, your insight probably won't be as impactful.
Oh my god, that's the highest
Yeah.
insight I've ever rolled.
You notice that crab looks mighty tasty. And
oh, shit.
yeah, these sea hags, they're very neutral, so to speak. Like, they're not exactly itching to hurt you in any way. They don't want to fight. They're more keen on negotiating at this point. You guys kind of had the right approach in the way you entered and just how you essentially communicated. Like, if Hershey didn't have that tongue spell, they would probably be fighting.
If
All
Hershey
right.
wasn't here in general, there'd probably be way more fighting.
That's true.
Pretty much.
Peacemaker.
Very true.
Those Drow priestesses have been using my men here as nests for their vile spider experiments. And you see the Grimlocks kind of like shudder. Even though they don't understand common tongue at all, they're like, oh, she said the spider word.
That sounds gross.
They kill our people and then implant eggs in their bellies. We believe that there's an invasion of Skullport that is imminent. As soon as they take this level from the Hobgoblins, what's next? Skullport? Then after that, Waterdeep?
We have to stop them.
Wait, are they drows or
Yeah.
riders?
The Drow.
Drows and riders.
Our informant has placed us here with good reason of culling the Drow threat. And we often find souls such as yourself that align with our self-interest.
I any chance to kill more drow and squish rodents in the or insects in the process.
Arachnids, actually.
Yeah, that's the word. I actually have a pretty low intelligence or wisdom score.
So Xoblob, kind of like the intelligent mind that he is, starts speaking Gnomish to Hershey. So, you know, Hershey, I think we should just split. We should say, hey, yeah, we'll do the thing, and then we just go. Let's just go back home. I'm kind of done with this shit. Like, I don't want to be down here no more.
Oh, okay, Zob, thanks. Yeah, you know, we didn't really appreciate wanting to be here either. Somebody kind of got themselves kidnapped. But I appreciate it. Yeah, we're going to get out of here as soon as we can.
You know what, Hershey? Sometimes you let yourself be kidnapped. Have you ever heard of this thing called role play? You should try it.
Noted.
Usually I do the kidnapping. You know what? That's a story for another time. So,
So my question is, were you trying to have sex with the sea hags or the crabs?
so Xoblob was having this personal conversation in Gnomish, and then all of a sudden Aeodin's like,
it was in Gnomish?
yeah. Xoblob's like taken aback, like, oh, Aeodin, please.
My bad. I totally forgot. I couldn't understand what you were saying.
Listen, it's not every day a beautiful woman such as Mrs. Coral Black here, and he's kind of like trying to flirt with Coral, who doesn't want anything to do with him anymore. Like, they've already had enough to do with Xoblob at this point. So please just take the gnome with you, and if you see the priestess, any priestess, there's more than one, unfortunately, you bring me back one of the holy symbols, will be justly. Also, would you like to take one of our eyeballs with you so we can watch?
Sure.
Hell
And
yeah.
I open up the jar that I have the beholder eye stalk in.
Oh, you, one of the sea hags in the back, Cuddlefinger, whatever her name is, she like pops the only eyeball out of her her skull socket and hands it over to you, but kind of like bumps into the wall because she can't. She has to like point the eyeball at you and then put it in your hands, and it just
Can I
like
communicate. Oh,
yeah, it just stares up at you as you place it in your hand, and you're gonna put it in the vial.
yeah, or no, the jar with the beholder eye stalk in it.
Oh, okay.
I've had it.
That
since,
doesn't
like,
sound like a
episode 2.
disaster waiting to happen.
Unfortunately, the eyeball itself would need the entire space, like the jar itself. Yeah, it's unfortunately the eye stalk takes up a majority, and the eyeball kind of needs some room to float around. And
So where do we put this thing?
I guess for now we
up your
put
butt
it
and around
in
the corner.
Will it fit in the
Okay.
vial we got last time?
What?
Do you have like a necklace? You know what? We have plenty. And she actually has like a homemade eye holder necklace around her neck. Places it
Okay.
on Aeodin.
Thick.
Then the eyeball kind of like rests in it, very safe, snug, and secure. It looks at home, kind of like how a pet would cuddle up to its owner.
Aw. I hope you're not spooked by fire.
Ah, honey, I've seen weird shit.
I'm sure. I mean, I'm wearing your eyeball on a necklace. So how much weirder could this get?
So I'll say anybody who's proficient in Arcana, make a check.
Ooh.
Gulroc for sure.
Oh, I am. That's weird.
Ooh, I
Well, you cast magic spells.
That's
Makes
true.
enough sense.
So from what you know about like sea hags, is they have the eye that essentially is a spell that allows them to focus in on whatever eyeball is out there, peering through like some scrying ritual. And should this eye be destroyed, they would also be blinded. It's kind of like a two-way effect. So
Okay.
they're essentially trusting you with eyesight of their own, just to kind of like keep watch while also be in the know.
Okay, it's like a body camera.
Pretty much, it's a body
That's
count.
exactly what I was thinking.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take care of it.
GoPro.
Also, can we take your crab?
Yes, can we take a crab, please? That is
This current, the
Gulroc's
current has
hungry.
been killing us. Killing us. If you have more, that'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
The crab starts like cuddling up to Miss Cuttlefish, who places her hand on the crab and kind of like mounts it and uses it kind of like as a seeing eye dog in a way.
Okay.
And she's like, well, how am I going to get around?
There's only one crab? That's the only one?
Coral says, well, we each have a crab. What are you going to do with our crabs? Is this some weird euphemism? Are we having sex now?
No, we just want to use it to cross the river. And then my stomach rumbles really loud.
Insight
Yes.
check.
The water is killing us.
I'm going to make Coral do an insight check on Gulroc.
Oh no.
Okay, if you're just crossing the water, I guess that's fine. I mean, the Drow are downstream, so...
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna keep going north.
Well, if you do go north, that's where the exiles are, but that eventually meets up with the Drow too.
The who?
The exiles, the Driders. Essentially, the failed experiments of the Drow, they become Driders.
Oh, I
Probably
see.
don't want to go up that way.
Well, if you kill Driders, that's cool by us, like, no hurt, fam.
So it'd be
Okay.
nice to kill a couple Driders, but our real goal should be the Drow.
The
That
the priestesses
The priestess.
essentially make evil. They're like, teen moms who should not have gotten pregnant.
But they're impregnating everyone
Yeah,
with
they,
spiders.
they put babies in other people's bellies. That's not how pregnancy is supposed to work.
Okay,
That's
let's.
blasphemy.
agree.
Yeah,
Maybe we can catch these rafts down.
Gurgle starts eyeing up Gulroc like, I wish I could get pregnant. This is the first thing she said the whole time.
I don't even want the crab anymore. I just turn around and start walking away.
She
Okay.
she sounds like James Earl Jones.
Yeah. What? Like Darth Vader?
Yeah, you said this is the first time she spoke, right?
Impregnate me. Okay, well that got weird. Well, so yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, priestess, you guys, priestess.
Yeah, we're
let's
gonna keep
go-
all the other
let's go
prisoners.
downstream.
I hope that's okay.
Where are
Well,
the prisoners?
The dinner.
But who? What are they?
A couple goblins. There's a little boy we found. You should be scrumptious.
Eh.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
it's fine.
Okay, bye.
The
Okay.
little boy, you say?
Yeah, let's just skip over that side quest.
I don't know, his little boy.
What?
What
I've
What-
said too
what do
much.
okay, I just said I got there. Well, what can we do to save the little boy?
You can give me one of you. You want to trade one of you?
Yeah, Hershey.
All right, you can have Xoblob back.
No, Xoblob, no.
Can we, all right, can we at least talk to the boy?
Oh,
See if it's
whoa,
worth it.
whoa. If you don't give us the boy, we'll give you Xoblob.
The Xoblob was like, hey, I met the other prisoners. Let's just say they're malnourished, and they're not worth it, and you've got what you came for, which is me, the national treasure, Xoblob, the purple rock gnome.
Yeah, so we'll have to we'd have to escort a malnourished little boy out of this cave. Let's come back later.
Yeah, fuck that.
It's not gonna be
Can you
there
guys
later.
save him for last.
Well, yeah, we're fattening him up, so sure, why not?
Okay.
We have to feed him haunted fish. The haunted fish are not very good in nutrient.
And I'll to help stave you guys off, I'll give you give them the rest of my rations to help stave off their hunger.
For the
Okay.
boy?
Yeah,
The-
well, so they'll hold off on
Grimlocks.
eating
Either
the
or.
boy.
So,
Oh, I see.
you giving all of your rations away, I will say You are going to suffer a point of exhaustion. You no longer have food.
We'll need some food.
I think I'll do that just for the does it really affect the boy, or should I just not do that?
The Grimlocks, because you're talking in tongues, they are kind of like honorable in the sense of, sure, we won't eat the boy for the next 2 hours.
What? 2 hours?
They don't have a concept of time. You actually see them like mull it over. It seems like a day or two.
Okay, then I'll do that, and I'll take a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Wow. What is that?
What is that? Exhaustion?
Yeah.
No, what's the penalty? I mean,
you do disadvantage for all skill checks.
okay. At the first level.
Yeah, that's I think the biggest thing.
Oof. All right, buddy.
You guys gonna share your rations with
I
me?
have rations. I'll
Fuck
share
no.
with you. I have a week's worth.
Oh, cool. Well, can I have that? Not have exhaustion.
you can have some.
Okay, I'll eat a little.
I don't know. You weren't asking for food.
Yeah, so
and I didn't want to give that kid food.
after Hershey shares all of his food, you hear his tummy rumbling as you all are leaving.
Yeah, I'll give you half a week's worth. So what is it? 5? I'll give you 5 rations.
I'll get you back, man.
All right.
You know, for some reason I like these Grimlocks, and I like little boys.
So they're all.
I was supposed to say it like that.
That's gonna be Clifton
Yeah,
taken out of context.
Oh yeah.
it's set in stone. But all the Grimlocks start having a powwow as the 5 of you leave. The Sea Hags go back to what you presume Sea Hags do, is just like sit around a cauldron and watch people play with their eyes, I guess. The crab kind of like waves goodbye as you leave.
I wish you
My
were
stomach
coming
rumbles
with
loudly
us.
at the wave.
And at that, we're gonna take our intermission.
Awesome. Have you ever eaten a kid before?
I've seen children before, and I picked them up, and I picked up a pig before, not a big one, just a potbelly pig, and sometimes they're about the same weight, you know.
I would say a potbelly pig is more edible than a human child, 100%.
And the Grimlocks would see the value in a pig than a child.
Yeah,
But I-
they need fat as nourishment just to keep them going.
Yeah, I feel like though, like with a pig you're getting quantity, but with a child you get quality.
Oh, you think so?
I just have to assume a human meat tastes better.
Yeah,
Depends. Is it a vegan child or a normal meat eating child?
that is a good point. Nobody wants a stringy vegan child as part of
That
their.
will forever live on the internet.
Welcome back, everybody. We just got a new quest to go kill some Drow priestesses
Huzzah.
from a wretched zombie-like woman. And you guys are now having this awkward moment with Xoblob, who basically announced that he voluntarily got kidnapped. Oh, wow. What a night.
I hate you.
Never a bore, huh?
Yeah, so I decided, you know, just in the last, like, 10 minutes that I no longer want to be down here. So if you guys don't mind, can we just go home? Please?
I mean, you can go home.
By myself?
Literally can go home.
Yeah.
I haven't learned that spell yet, to go home. The go home spell.
Or you come with us because we busted our ass to come rescue you. We're gonna go kill some Drow priestess, and then you can go home.
Well, I'd rather drown myself in this lake. And he's actually just standing in the lake, drowning.
Oh,
I'll pick him up. I'll pick him up.
No, let me die!
Stop. You're fine. There's nothing to worry about.
I skipped my depressing teen phase.
So you're having it now, aren't you?
Yes.
Like 50?
I want it now. I'm like 94, by the way.
Oh Jesus. Okay. That
He's
makes
gonna
all
be
of this.
That's like teens.
He's coming up on the teens of 100, right?
Well, do you want to see the rings around my girth? You want to see my girth rings?
I just start walking down
Yeah.
the river.
Gnomes are like trees.
I start walking away from this conversation.
Where are you going?
I tried to move my token on Twitch.
Really?
Yeah.
That's well, we know who is the least technologically advanced out of us.
Savvy.
What's up, guys?
Well, guys, they said we could fight through the Drydas, or we could go back, I guess, the way we came.
They said it was south. The priestess was south.
Give the
I
Drow
heard-
a more pressing issue.
Just as a reminder of the previous conversation, they mentioned the exiles, all the Driders are north,
Yeah.
but that also kind of like goes into the outpost as well. So you can essentially go through either direction. So if you guys want to make that decision, you can either fight through the Driders or you can just fight through the main entrance.
Ooh, okay. Well, I mean, the river's gonna get us there faster if we're on the current. That's my thinking.
And the Driders would probably be less organized, though.
Well, from, my flirtatious conversations with Coral, apparently the Driders are exiled. And that basically means they've been left to die. They have to fend for themselves.
Ooh! Maybe
Well,
we
you
could convince them to come help us kill the priestess.
Well, we did kind of run into a Dryada, and she wanted to eat us. And you just gave away all of your food.
We have a little bit.
I didn't give away nothing.
They are not
Also-
eating me and my meaty schlong. I've had this conversation twice today, actually. I do not want to have it a third time.
Okay.
Maybe
I just
maybe
slide
this
down
is
in
where
the
I-
river and start floating away while everyone's deciding.
I was gonna say maybe I could sacrifice my bird. If I offer them my bird, maybe we could actually make the Driders an ally.
Your magic bird?
More
My bird,
valuable
yeah.
than this. I think we can find meat in another way.
I've got meat in this feather.
Okay, it's a very valuable magic item.
But
Yeah,
it takes forever to cool down. Forever.
We'll say it's been a week, so it's back up.
No, that's what I'm worried. That's the only thing that I'm like. It takes a week to reset.
Yeah, but it's a freaking bird you can mount up.
You see one of the Grimlocks going out for Xoblob as you guys leave him behind. He's drowning himself
No!
again.
No, I try to persuade Xoblob to come with us.
I kind of want to get eaten now.
What's with this sudden like spike in depression?
I'm splitting from the party, okay? I just want to go back up.
Okay, well,
You guys can have all my loot, whatever I found. Just let me go
Alright,
home.
And then I pick him up and I shake him so everything falls out.
Everything lands in the water, and you've essentially robbed him blind, and you've lost more than half of his things.
oh my goodness, Gulroc.
And he kind of lets it happen. He's just limp, like, waving in the air.
Yeah.
This is actually quite relaxing. This is, like, chiropractic.
Do the pearl? Do we
all
save
the
the pearl
stuff.
necklace?
Make a sleight of hand check.
Yeah, we definitely need that.
I'm gonna try to grab it too. I'm gonna try to grab
Okay.
as much as I can.
Yeah, Zagoria and Hershey both leap for the pearl necklace, knowing that's the most valuable thing on Xoblob's. Zagoria does catch it before it drifts away. You do notice that as things land in this kind of like haunted river, that they sink to the bottom and sometimes disappear. Like they're no longer visible. They've essentially been absorbed by the earth below.
I look at my shoes.
I pick up whatever I can.
You now realize you have peg legs for feet.
Oh, what?
Just
Is it
kidding.
canon?
No, no, it's just all of a sudden you. No. You just had like this weird like ghost, like kind of like laugh as it like wanders away. It just pranks
Like
you.
when you stick your feet in the water, underwater, it looks like peg legs, and then when you lift it back up, they're fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we'll go with that. Okay. Well, all right. Well, okay. And Xoblob just starts floating down the river. I guess. Bye.
Oh, he's his own person. If he doesn't want to be down here, we can't force him against his will.
He starts drowning himself again.
We can,
No.
but should we?
If he, I love the guy, but he's pretty reckless. So
True.
if he doesn't want to be here, I mean, I doubt he'd even help us anyway.
I just
The
need time to
master-
recover.
He's tried to kill himself several times in the last few minutes.
I'm a
Yeah, he's
masochist.
and he's leaving us, but he's also traveling in the same direction of us.
Well, are we going downstream or are we going upstream? You guys never.
At this point,
we're floating down.
At this point, the creek has been taking you downstream.
Yeah,
Just kind of like let it.
I say down.
Yeah, down for sure.
Down we go.
Down we go.
I'm feeling
As I
down.
pass Xoblob, I put back whatever stuff I managed to pick up, give it back to him.
Wow, thanks, Gulroc. About a third of my stuff is back. Thanks.
Hey, you're
No
gonna
problem.
miss this super cool boat ride in the Tunnel of Love.
On the haunted gondola.
Well, the raft.
Well,
there
the
you
raft
go.
is gone. One of them, at least. There's another 10-foot square raft.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, you never know what these priestesses look like, you know?
That's true. I do like looking at women-shaped things.
Vaguely
So-
female.
We'll leave you with that. If you do want to see prospective female things on a cool river,
Really?
yes.
Can you promise tatas?
I can't. I'm just gonna be fully honest. I can't promise that.
All right, keep your secrets. Let's onward. And he leads the charge. Onward, my merry men!
That's not, we're not going that way. God damn it.
We're going this
Yeah,
way. Which way are we going?
I thought we
Is it?
Alright.
Yeah, we're going this way.
Zagoria, did you say the priestesses, you heard some Elvish in this corridor? Yeah?
I did hear some Elvish, and I heard some spider sounds as well.
Well, that sounds like it's all
Exactly
coming
what we-
together.
Is this tonight meme night? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
All right.
Girl.
So as you all enter into this corridor, and nobody's really careful or cautious, apparently,
Oh fuck.
Wait, what?
you start to
How's that
see some bedrolls just kind of like strewn about. There's several like wooden doors, either creaked open or just kind of like left ajar. There's several spider webs that coat the ceiling, as well as like several corners. If maybe that's like a place for them to bed down for the night. There also happens to be several bodies laying outward, and you actually see a couple spiders just gnawing on some human flesh. You know, no big deal.
Do they see us?
Right now, these two spiders are occupied.
I ready my axe.
I ready my spells and stuff.
I rage and I charge the
Oh
fucking.
fuck. Here he goes.
Okay. As you all kind of like basically embrace this encounter, this spider actually turns the other direction. He starts heading that direction. Cool. So we'll just roll initiative.
Can I
He's
get a
gonna-
first attack in before, like, with my fast?
Yeah, we'll say there was a surprise round. Gulroc, Aeodin, Zagoria. You're welcome to make it.
We
Still a roll initiative though.
Yes, still roll initiative.
All right. Oh, it
Ooh,
didn't do my
surprise round.
advantage. It didn't matter.
Oh my god.
Pretty good.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Good thing you got that surprise round.
Cool. So
My
we'll
instincts are so sharp.
Hershey, you are up first. Go ahead and tell us what happens. What do you do?
Ooh, I see Gulroc charging forward recklessly, and I'll go ahead and I'll shoot my flying daggers at the spider he's headed at, and then I'll bardically inspire him.
Okay.
The spider?
You're gonna
No,
inspire the
Gulroc,
spider?
that is. Gulroc, that is.
Die. Also, you're inspired.
You're inspired.
You're
Oh,
inspired.
nice.
But
So one hits, correct?
yeah. So he gives a 1d8 to Gulroc, and
Hey.
what did you use? Your daggers?
Yeah, one hit, right? 24.
Oh yes. Okay. Cool. Sorry. I noticed a couple other things.
No, I did that weird.
All right. So yeah, 5 points of piercing damage as the spider shrieks and just kind of like lashes back, turning to face you all. Combat is on. Anything else you'd like to do?
Ooh, no, I think I'll hold that for now.
Okay. I think next in the initiative was Xoblob, but he was kind of like in the back. He's also afraid of spiders. He uses his action to let you guys know. Hey guys, I'm afraid of spiders, by the way.
We remember.
And Aeodin, what are you doing? Actually,
right,
Zagoria. Sorry, Zagoria first.
Oh, Zagoria? No worries.
Are they still surprised?
This is a
that
surprise round. The
Okay,
one that Hershey attacked, I would say, is no longer.
There's so there's one behind that, and then there's one running away or like walking away. Right?
Yeah, this one is just happily enjoying his meal. This one was essentially like on lookout, and as soon as he saw you all kind of like enter, maybe there was like a tripwire web of some sorts. He's starting to leave the other direction.
But he's still surprised, right?
This one is not surprised.
What?
This one in the back would be surprised.
Okay. Is there a way I can get to the one in the back?
Yeah, parkour, dude.
You also have
Parkour!
Parkour!
Yeah.
I didn't want to have to use that, but I do have it.
You haven't
Okay.
used it in a while either.
That's true. Maybe I should just use it.
It's like items in RPGs. You can never use them. You gotta save them for the final boss.
Exactly, dude.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Get some Phoenix
Never
Downs
comes.
on you.
Okay. Well, if I can get to him, then I want to get to him and assassinate him.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll say using all of your movement and having surprise on your side, you do make your way up to him. You can use your rapier or your short bow. It's up to you.
I want to use my rapier.
Okay, yeah, you parkour off of the no longer surprise spider and slam your rapier into the skull of our giant friend.
Nice.
A 20 hits and 42 completely
Holy shit.
tears its...
Oh, yeah.
You kind of like poke it and you feel its life leave its body. And it
Holy shit.
it disintegrates.
How behind you are.
Anything else you'd like to do?
The delayed reaction.
I'm just gonna... I'm gonna wipe the spider's blood off on the other spider and just stare at it.
Yeah, make an intimidation check.
Okay.
Look at that damage.
Right? I think I updated it. Yeah, he high rolled a lot of that.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, I think we need to update your sneak attack because we're level 7.
Oh. Does
So
it?
it's more?
Yeah, at every odd level it increases by 1d6.
That's nuts.
Oh, okay.
But unfortunately, rogues just don't have multi-attack, so sneak attack kind of makes up for it.
That makes
Right.
sense.
Alright, so yeah, with your intimidating splatter of blood on the spider, it doesn't seem phased. It doesn't even look in your direction. It's staring straight at Gulroc, who had kind of like charged at it.
Okay.
Next up, we got Aeodin. What are you doing?
Alright, so this one to the east is fleeing, right?
Yeah, you can see it with your dark vision. It's kind of like scurrying away after you all have started engaging.
Okay, so I will get line of sight on it. I want to come right here. And then I'll make a attack with my stunning crossbow.
Go for it.
Done it good.
Ching ka-ching.
Ah!
Wow, burning hands.
Nailed it.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh, yeah.
My buttons are
yeah,
broken.
I
Hold
think
on.
rearranging things without
Yeah.
letting Elliott look at it.
Okay, let's see here. Where is it? Stunning crossbow.
This is why we can't have nice things.
26. Wow, what did I roll? Oh, I rolled an 18. Damn it!
It's
So
close. Yeah, and with this, you realize this is the last clip you have in your crossbow.
It is. These are all my bolts.
But it slings right into it, impacting
Schling.
it. 13 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
It looks a little bit bloodied, but it uses the momentum to get a little bit further down the tunnel. Still have a clear shot, though.
Alright, so I'll make my extra attack. Ooh.
14. That is just enough to hit.
Yes! Alright. And
Well-
I want to aim for that squishy belly.
Yeah, you hit it right in the spider butt.
Thorax.
The thorax. Right where the web usually comes out. You hear like that's... But it's still going. And it's using that momentum. But that last attack brought it down to its spider-like knees.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Anything else you'd like to do?
That's it. That's my turn.
All right. We are back at the top, And
Wait, my turn.
you had the
skip
surprise
me.
round, dude.
I never had the surprise round. I
You
never got to
do anything
go.
at all.
Oh, well, you charged in, I recall. And you didn't have any action there?
No, I didn't get to do anything.
Okay, yeah, the spider's right in front of you. Go for it.
Attack twice.
I remember you had those 2 nat 1s now, so yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Alright, so as I'm charging in, I'm gonna jump in the air, do like 2 flips with the axe in front, and come down on it twice, I guess.
Weird
So I'll
flex, but
spin
alright.
twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somersaults.
Yeah, somersaults basically. With the axe going into the
The axe of sharpness that can literally cut anything it touches. Yeah,
Yes.
seems like a smart idea in a very tight tunnel. Yeah.
and of course this is a reckless action. I mean, just look what I'm doing.
Yeah, I would expect nothing less, honestly.
Yeah, with your friend right there, your party member. No, it's cool.
Yeah. That's the first
Look at him
one.
go, you guys.
Yeah.
And that's the second one.
Yeah, with the agility of a rushing rapid, you twirl your axe and carve 2 cuts into this giant spider. Yeah, both finding purchase. However, it is now legless, and it's just like hopping up and down on its abdomen. And it's hissing at you in anger. Kind of like
flesh
the
wound.
Black Knight, yeah. Only a flesh wound!
Only a flesh.
But it's rare for fight, however, it is on its last limb. Pretty much.
Alright, again, I guess because I got a bonus action, I'll stomp this onto the ground.
Yeah.
Stone feather.
Your stone feather totem implants into the web below, and it just lets out this resounding like vibration that you feel is just like the wind encompassing your body. You feel winded in a good way.
Winded.
And for those unaware, it's just a homebrew recipe that gives him temporary AC from a bonus action because he is a totemic barbarian of the Griffin Order. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Shamans are cool.
Yeah, shaman. Enhancement shaman. Hershey, what are you doing?
All right. I still have night vision, right? Or dark vision.
Yeah, you are lit, my guy.
All right. So I run forward a little bit in the chasm. Can I see the spider that's trying to run away?
You can see everything and then some. You do see the spider. You think you can throw at least 1 dagger at it.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and I'll throw a dagger at him. Or I
Fling,
guess it
fling.
shoots 2.
Yeah, both of them impact the spider right in the spider butt, and it dies. It is dead.
It dies. Does no
I guess-
damage though.
Take my bracelet.
You start to hear the battle music fade, even though there's an abdomen spider still alive,
I recognize that as a good
hopping
sign.
at you. Yeah. Zagoria, how do you want to finish this?
Just don't miss. No pressure.
I want to like poke as many holes in the abdomen as I can.
Oh. Spider looks at you with like a, do you have any mercy kind of look?
I'm putting you out of your misery.
And it just acknowledges it. And it closes all 8 of its eyes as you attack. Roll.
One at a time.
Yeah, just blink, 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 blink. And you miss.
What's that?
Yeah, it just barely under its armor class. It opens all of its eyeballs in reverse order. Blink, 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 blink. It just like shrugs at you with its like half limbs. And it lashes out with a bite.
Oh.
16 hit? No, you have 17 armor.
No.
So it like does a little leap at you because it can't get any momentum from its legless body.
God, the rogue has more armor class than me.
Really?
Yeah, unless I get my buff like I got it right now.
Well, he has I think the +3 armor or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right,
Looks
Aeodin.
tanky, man.
This is the last one.
Yeah.
All right,
It's
I'll
just-
go up, and I'll do a defender attack +3.
Go
2
for it.
hands. I'll just try. I'll do the like mercy, like what do they call it when you like come straight down?
Sudoku. Yeah.
That's what. I'll do a Sudoku.
Yeah, you carve a Sudoku into its. Seppuku. Yeah,
7.
7 slash damage. It dies. It is dead.
And I'll be like,
dead.
I'll just kind of look at Zagoria and just shake my head.
Yeah. And as you kind of like gain, awareness of the room around you, what noises can you recall from that fight? Like, just out of character here. Like, had you made any noises?
Had I made any noises?
Yeah.
And I fired a crossbow.
I mean, I did like a somersault flip axe.
Oh yeah,
thing.
you alerted the entire dungeon. All right.
We made
Oh, no.
We made noise.
Yeah, everybody make a stealth check.
Oh boy. Yeah, spider screams.
Yeah, there was that.
Just a 3.
Lots of spider screams.
I keep forgetting to turn the advantage off when I do that.
I didn't. I tripped.
What are we rolling? I almost rolled initiative. What the fuck?
I mean, the spider screams did happen. However, we will say, like, that's just how spiders do it, That's just... Go at
What does
it.
that mean?
What does that mean?
Have you never...
Spiders are like, oh, there's another spider screaming over there. Normal, everyday screaming.
Yeah, man. You just gotta let the spiders do
They
spider
have a lot of
stuff.
spider screamo bands down in the
Yeah,
underground.
Did you
Everyone's
guys
trying to
hear?
make it.
My Chemical Spiders is getting that.
Alright, so as you all kind of, like, start going through this cavernous tunnel, Hershey unfortunately gets a foot caught in the web and trips. Kind of like implants into the floor beneath.
I keep falling and running into stuff today.
So clumsy, dude.
Oh, I'll go over towards him.
Ooh, is my knee hurt? Full scrape. Oh.
Are you okay?
Oh, no.
I'll extend a hand to like try and pull him up.
Yeah, you essentially have to pry him off of the webbed floor.
Hmm.
Thank you, Aeodin. And I look at Gulroc.
As
Give
you
a thumbs up.
you hear like the groans from the adjacent room here, like they sound familiar because you've met Grimlocks pretty recently. They have like that caveman like guttural sound.
Is there still webbing in this area?
Yeah, this entire kind of like section very webbed up. The ceiling more so.
Well, I
Like
want to
to
recall my
use-
totem, by the way.
Okay.
I'd like to use a combination of firebolt and control flames to like ignite a patch of it and then weave it and move it throughout the room to like clear the webbing.
Yeah, everybody kind of like taps their foot as they watch Aeodin, like slowly, majestically create some like fire art. And like,
Fire Nation.
okay, you done? Xoblob says. All right. That was really nice. You hipster.
Done. I just sticky feet. Who wants sticky feet? I'm looking out for the party.
Okay, boomer. He starts
Remembering
walking.
that Aeodin helped me out. I agree with him.
He's
Too much.
97.
He's the boomer.
He's older than a boomer.
Are you guys going north? There's other directions to go. Like, there is an open corridor that way.
I see to the east.
Oh yeah, let's go east. Isn't that where we saw them before?
I think so. Oh, that was like the little. I think I know where this is going, but let's check it out. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a door coming up to the right, as well as several just in this kind of like vicinity. Is there any door you'd like to open? All of these are closed, by the way.
Hmm.
I opened this one.
Okay, make a. Are you stealth? Are you doing it subtly, quietly, or are you just like kicking it open?
He said open.
I kick it open.
Wow. Well, you're in for a treat because this is just as Gulroc had thought, where the Drow were looking at, like over the crevice, and they all stand up, fully armored, 6 Drow and a captain.
That's a lot more than 2.
Sounds like a party. Am I still raged?
It's 1 minute it lasts.
Yeah, so it has
So
been a minute?
it has been longer than a minute because Hershey got
Okay.
stuck. And then
Okay.
you guys took 20 minutes for Aeodin to weave fire.
I was getting rid of the webs. You
No,
guys.
So he's telling me he
Do I
was
still have
weaving
my
fire.
inspiration at least? that
Yeah,
last?
we'll say. Oh no, wait, because I just said Aeodin had a 20-minute fire show, so no, you are no longer inspired.
Damn it, Aeodin.
Sorry.
Damn it.
So the captain, who you actually notice has a female voice, shouts in Elven, "Intruders! Boys, attack to arms, men!
Charge in.
Fuck.
Yeah, roll for initiative.
Here we go.
Gulroc was born.
I will say, I'm enjoying all of this combat. This is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, it's nonstop in this dungeon.
Overall initiative.
This is
Yep, roll
dangerous.
initiative.
Does Bardic Inspiration work on initiative, by the way? I know I don't have it anymore, but...
Also, if you guys recall, this was a couple sessions ago where you clicked a button and it had that animation. That's for DM's inspiration. So do not click that button. Bardic Inspiration is like its own minor.
Don't click it in general, because it...
Yeah, it lags everybody out. And with that, I'm going to inspire Xoblob because he's my boy.
Hey.
Awesome. Great.
Oh wait, he can't be inspired because he's not a player character. He doesn't have a character sheet. So now you just look over at Xoblob and he looks overpowered as fuck.
Amazing.
I'm just
He's
kidding.
powering up.
He's leveled up
Yeah.
10 times.
He does like the Shia LaBeouf. Yeah. Alright. So just looking into this room, it was 6 off-duty male drow, but they quickly snatched up their weapons, the first sign of Gulroc kicking in the door.
I said, sup, bitches.
They don't understand you. so you just have this
So
moment.
at the resounding silence, I say it one more time. Just
Oh,
to really
like questioning, like, sup, bitches?
Sup, bitches.
And the drow all, like, cock their head, but also have taken the moment to draw their weapons. Let's see. And this was not really a surprise round, because no one was expecting this. Everyone was kind of not surprised.
Yeah.
So this first drow is going to charge at Gulroc. Unfortunately, I don't think you're raging right.
No, I'm not. But I am blocking the doorway, right?
So yeah,
Very
they have to
narrow.
funnel at you. He's going to charge at you with a 15. Does a 15 hit?
My armor class is 15.
Yep, so that's 4 points of piercing damage. He's just going to step to the side, still within 5 feet, so no opportunity attack, at least for that one. Next up is Drow number 4. He's going to charge at you.
God, I hate round number 4.
He's
They all
going-
have numbers on their tabards.
20 to
He's the
hit,
worst.
3 piercing
Nope.
damage for you.
Oh,
Number
okay.
4.
And he's going to step back. You can make an opportunity strike if you like.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Let me just
I
make sure
will
I put my charge in.
remind you, you only get 1 per round.
Mhm.
So
I don't have
11,
raging damage
unfortunately,
either.
does not hit. Next up
Okay.
is going to be Hershey.
I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but I'm gonna do it. I'm
I
gonna
love it already.
run up to this narrow chasm right here, and I'm gonna use Glyph of Warding on the ground, and use Explosion, and put the stipulation as Drow.
I've
Whoa.
never seen this before. What are you doing?
I can put a ward on the ground that they can step on, and it'll explode if they're a Drow.
Where did you
Okay.
get this?
Hmm.
You
I've
should
had
just
this
put it
for
right in
over-
front of the door.
You've had
And
it
then
the whole
leave.
time?
I mean, not for a while. I haven't had a lot of opportunities where I
It's
just
a-
assume.
Yeah, it's a 3rd level spell slot too, so you got it relatively recently. But yeah, it essentially has a trigger, and he's making the trigger very racist, I might add. But
I think our entire party is kind of racist towards Drow at this point.
at this point, yeah, they are definitely a sworn enemy.
Wow, racist ward.
You guys are now part of a race war. I feel like I should just throw that out there.
It's like the whitest kids you know. Come on, guys, race war, right?
war.
Okay, so you put the ward right here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, there's now a trap set by our pal Hershey. That's going to be your action. You still have your bonus action if you'd like to inspire anyone.
Yes, I would like to inspire Zagoria.
Nice.
Hey.
Can we walk on that?
Yes, only Drow.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless you change your skin color.
I'm the closest.
So you're the most hesitant to go on.
Yeah. I'm like,
All right, Zagoria, you're up.
Okay. I want to attack the closest drow.
Okay, yeah, they're all inside the room, and you noticed as they kind of like took stabs at Gulroc, that they were kind of like poking at him and then jumping back. So you would need to go inside the room in order to get a clear shot.
Okay. Yeah. I want to just kind of like step right inside.
And just
Poke
ignore
the
Xoblob.
Drow.
Xoblob's just like phasing through the wall. He activated his cheat.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I just want to like walk inside, poke the nearest Drow, and then kind of like disengage out, basically.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll for an attack on the nearest one. We'll say it's one that hasn't attacked yet.
By the way, Elliot, it has the wrong initiative roll for me in the thing.
Oh wait.
Oh, because of your double.
Oh wait, can I assassinate without surprise?
I don't think it works that way. I think they need to be surprised. If
Okay.
you like, I will allow you to hide first as your bonus action, and then you're using your action coming out of hide. And I will say that gives you assassinate.
Sweet.
Ooh.
However, you'll be inside the middle of the room,
Right.
surrounded by 4 Drow who will all take opportunity strike. So it's up to you if you want to make it a really badass moment where then you die.
This is very true. Nah. I'm just gonna try to use the inspiration to make myself actually able to hit this guy.
Yeah, if you... Okay, so you rolled an 11. Yeah, so now you'll want to do a /R space 1d8.
Yeah, okay, cool. Oh.
Wow. So yeah, as inspired as you felt, you're not kind of used to music underground, and it just kind of like kept echoing in your mind, and it actually distracted you a little bit in the moment.
What he's saying is that Hershey's just a really bad bard musician.
Guys, the acoustics in here suck. Okay, please give me a break.
It's all interpretation.
room. It's the room's fault.
The
Like
wind
the
just took
Netflix
my
movie?
melody. The wind just took my melody, okay?
All right, well, so you step inside. Are you disengaging to get out of
Yes.
there? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so you find a nice safe spot to suck your thumb in. And next up is going to be Mr. Drow here. He's going to charge at Gulroc, having watched some weird blue boy run in, miss an attack, and run out. He's going to charge at Gulroc with a short sword. Hiya! 14.
Nope, that misses.
Hiya! And he backs up. That's going to be his turn.
Opportunity?
You only get 1 per round, sir.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I think it's a reaction, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
And
that makes sense.
just as a recap, every character per round gets 1 interaction, reaction, action, and bonus action. So it's essentially like you have these 4 that are
What
like
counts as
your
interaction?
interaction would be something, you know, like bumping a lever or button, or like knocking over a torch stand, just
What about,
or
like,
like
talking to
shouting,
somebody?
yeah, or like shouting.
Right.
at somebody.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
So it's just like all the different ways you can interact with the world around you. So
Mm-hmm.
Aeodin's up. What would you like to do?
Okay, Gulroc's in the middle of the doorway, right?
I'm kind of blocking it, yeah.
All right, if I wanted to move past you, will you let me?
Yeah, but can you get out?
No, yes, actually I can, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys are kind of used to at this point of fighting with one another. You're aware that Aeodin is a friend. He will kind of like use you as a meat shield, and you're used to it. It's like, oh, okay, he does damage.
He puts
I
his arm
use
on my
you.
back, and I kind of act like a shield. Like,
Yeah, you guys do like a
into his
back-to-back.
arm.
Yeah, you
All
step
right, so I will kind of come in, or you know what? I'll slide through his legs.
all right,
Pop up.
do a acrobatics check first.
Okay.
Let's see if you get any orc nutsack on you.
Yeah.
the nutsack will hurt you, not me.
Self teabag.
17. Yeah, you get a whiff, but you don't touch nutsack. Yeah.
And then I'll pop up,
Smells like roses.
and I will I'll cast Burning Hands at 2nd level.
Okay.
I've never been able to do that before. That's
But now
fun.
you can.
Okay, I don't know if this button's gonna work, but we'll try it. Okay, 25. Oh no! It's a
That's the wrong button again.
dex save.
Yeah, deck
them?
save, DC 14. So half of them are going to take the full damage. The other half, a half.
Okay, so-
And what's the range? It's 15 feet. So
15-foot cone, yeah.
Are you kind of like charging in and doing like a twirling fire inferno thing, or you pointing at specific ones?
Just like as many as I can catch from right in the doorway.
Okay.
So I guess it would be. Here, let's see.
I'll say you can do like a triangle. You can hit all of them, so you can hit.
So that's like 5, 10,
Lovely
15, 5, and 15. 5, 10, 15, like that. So all 4.
Yeah, you just come in, hands blazing, and you do like an Iron Man style, like one direction, boom, boom.
Sweet. All right. So this might be first level. I gotta see how many dice it rolls.
That's
So
level
that's-
1.
3d6.
3d6. So I'll roll one more d6. Plus 4, so 15 total.
Okay, so 15 points of fire damage, halved by 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, still a lot of damage. You actually engulf these 2 here, and they fall unconscious.
Oh yeah!
Like,
Yeah.
And then I'll. This is a complicated move. Okay, I will blow off the fingertips, and then give one of these, and then face out with a bonus action.
Make a sleight of hand check. We'll see if you burn yourself.
Okay. Quispy Drow. Sleight of hand, where's that? This is all. I hate when I can't find the rolls for the flavor stuff. Then it's just annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
4. Yeah, by doing so, you actually get seared a little bit, and now part of your eyebrows are missing.
Shit.
Yeah.
You and a fake teleport.
Because of your resistance to fire. Are you wearing your ring at the moment?
Yeah, I'm unattuned.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm wearing it, but it's not.
Yeah, you do have like a quick flashback of like, oh, fire bad. But that'll be your turn. You do lose a little bit of eyebrow hair.
Oh shit! I look like an idiot.
Yeah. The other drow just looks to his friend. He's like, "What was that?" And he just charges at Aeodin because you're still in the room, aren't you?
Well, I fey teleported out as a bonus action, so I'm like here.
Okay. Yeah, you bamf out.
I got really embarrassed. I'm like crying a little bit.
This drow is going to shoot a crossbow at you from around the corner.
He misses.
14. He just throws his crossbow down in like utter disappointment, and he steps on it a couple times as a bonus action. All right, Gulroc, you're up.
All right. Cool. If I'm here, do I still block off the entrance?
Yeah, they're probably not going to step on their dead friends.
Okay. Good. I'll just pile up the bodies a little bit more then. I will throw down my stone feather totem as my bonus action, and I will start swinging at the first guy in front of me.
Okay. 13 misses, unfortunately.
And I swing again.
26 hits.
Good. Be unfortunate if it didn't. There we go.
Yeah, with this, you cleave one of them in half, and the other one, like, took mental note of, like, oh, I do not want to get hit by that, and actually made an attempt to dodge. But the other one falls in 2, and there's some gold that just spills out of him.
Sick.
I don't even look at the gold.
Out of
I
his
just stare at,
innards?
Yeah,
just-
this guy eats gold.
I just
Oh.
stare at his friend as I'm chopping the other one in half.
Yeah, he's visibly sweating. So, Renagax Arvundar is going to charge at you with a typical drow battle cry that goes like, yeah!
Okay, I
And-
speak Elven. What does that mean?
Bitch, bitch, bitch. Die, 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 die. And it's going to make a multi-attack double short sword.
Miss.
Miss. And then she's going to be like, no. But
Okay,
she's,
what does that translate to?
I suck.
Damn it.
Yep, that's going to be her turn, though.
Just gonna stay there.
Yeah, this drow
Smart decision.
is going to try and flank you. Just kind of like come around. Who are you facing at this moment, Gulroc?
I was facing him.
So are you turning with him, or are you staying locked with the captain?
Well, there's more people in front of me, so I'll let him go behind.
Okay. He like snickers to himself, like, and he's gonna make an attack with advantage. 16.
Misses.
He stops snickering, like just like As the
I don't turn my body, but I turn my head a little bit.
Yeah, the wind
Just
kind of
tear it
like
down.
protected you in that moment. It's almost as if the short sword almost found purchase, and then it just kind of like carved around you. This other drow here is going to shoot a crossbow at you. Pew, and misses.
That also misses.
This drow
I'm
is
untouchable.
going to fail his death saving throw. Dead. This drow is also going to fail his death saving throw. Hershey, you're up.
All right, I run forward. I shout out, try and save the leader, and then I use my flying daggers on this boy right here.
Both of them clang against the wall, not finding purchase.
Okay, and I'll go ahead. I already inspired Zagoria, so can I inspire him again?
Used it.
Yeah, you did use it. You're welcome to try one more time. I believe you have 4 inspirations because we found out you have like 18 charisma. So you do have 2 left.
Oh, I do. Okay. Well, then I'll go ahead and... Yeah, I'll go ahead and inspire Zagoria. Don't
Okay.
mess it up this time.
Sing a little bit better then.
Yeah, the threatening words.
Just keep it down. I'm getting like sensory overload in here. That goes too hard.
Zagoria actually has negative inspiration right now.
What?
I'm just.
No, I'm trying.
So Xoblob's like.
real quiet.
Xoblob, he actually realizes skipped his turn. It's like, oh, I get to go now. Fireball!
Oh god.
He's gonna chuck a fireball into the back of the room, doing 31 points of fire damage. Even halved, these drow are incinerated, burned alive.
He's
Fireball's
just like a
busted.
he's like a fireball machine.
The 5-year-old,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a 4th or 5th level spell?
a 3rd level.
Oh, it's 3rd level?
Yeah, 3rd level spell. I don't think you as an Eldritch Knight get access to it though. It's just so strong.
I get up to
Our-
4th level. and
Well,
then it stops.
part of your spell list, I think.
It's a wizard spell.
Oh, so maybe you do get it eventually. It just takes
Yeah.
a while to get there.
I think, like whatever.
Yeah,
By
we'll
the
figure it
time that
out.
you're able
Moving
to
on.
get it, it won't be
It's
as good.
13th level. I can use it.
So, if anybody was watching Xoblob, you realized he, like, cupped his own balls and then kind of, like, pulled them out. Just flavor style, you know? Chucked his own balls into the...
Nothing can be cool or always a joke with him.
Fireballs.
I am comedic relief, Hershey. The Zagoria,
Picture
you're
of the
up.
arts, I understand.
What would you like to do, Hershey? Or Zagoria, sorry.
Is there a way I can like attack the captain and incapacitate her in order to like interrogate her?
Yeah, she does not look like she wants to go down. She also doesn't speak any language that you speak. I'll double check though. She might be more intelligent.
Well, Aeodin speaks.
I think
Elvish,
I
right?
can talk to her.
Only, yeah, right now only Aeodin can understand what she's saying. She is very Xena warrior princess mode right now. So,
Sexy.
you're welcome to try anything you'd like. If you want to use like the blunt end of your object, you're more than welcome to. She's not exactly,
He didn't say weapon.
yeah.
I got one object.
Just, yeah, for sure. But she's not close to unconscious yet.
Okay. Well, like, I don't want her necessarily to be unconscious because we want to interrogate her, but
Right.
like maybe like bring her to a knee at least or something like that.
You want her to bend the knee?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, attack her, dude.
Okay, let's do it.
You could also try and like, I don't know, body language flirt with her. I don't care. 14 does not hit, unfortunately.
I did all that.
You
for
are
that.
inspired.
Wait, I am inspired. We need to do that. What is that? The D8?
Yeah, roll an extra D8.
Hey, okay. That should be good.
Yeah, with a 7, you feel that musical influence take hold of your rapier as it just bends right in the perfect direction as she goes to dodge. Go ahead and roll
That
for
better?
attack. Yeah, 15 plus 9. You can also roll one more sneak attack, and I will add that as your
Whoa.
modifier.
Wow.
That's nuts.
Yeah, every odd level you get another D6.
Was that Owen Wilson?
Wow.
Wait.
Wow.
Wow.
No, it's
Oh.
that guy from that Vine where the girl's vaping at the party.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Cool. So if you'd like to roll one more D6, just add that.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, so 16 plus 9.
One more. piece.
Yeah.
25 points of piercing damage, though, as you poke her with the pointy end of your weapon. Anything else you'd like to do? You're neck and neck with her. You want to kiss her neck or anything?
I just want to like caress my rapier like lightly on her neck.
Oh. Yeah, make a persuasion check.
Okay.
She kind of like brings up her shielded arm and like slowly moves it down.
Well, it was like a threat and a
Yeah, you would.
possible innuendo at the same time.
Neither was effective.
Okay.
Shot for both, got neither.
So Hershey went just before him. You guys rolled the same initiative, so I guess it just mixed you up. Cool. The Drow is gonna go ahead and die in hell. Aeodin, you're up.
Was the
All
captain
right.
the only thing left?
Captain is the last thing standing.
hmm
A
Um,
violent seduction
Want
check.
to try and beseech her?
I trust my boys, so I'll kind of just scout up here and try to. This is a corridor.
Yeah, the corridors all are intertwined. There's several rooms similar
Yeah.
to this one. Having already seen the inside of where all these Drow were, there were like bedrolls laying across the floors. It just seemed kind of like war quarters in a way. Like, this isn't exactly home per se. It's more or less like an outpost, a place to just rest for.
Okay.
But if you'd like to just peek around the corners,
Yeah, I
Um,
kind of just want to get eyes on this hallway and see what's.
yeah,
up
as
north.
as you pass this corner, there's three giant spiders just hanging out. And yeah, you activated their trap card, and the tripwire web goes loose. This first
Did I
one,
say sneaky? I should have said sneaky. I don't think I said sneaky though.
well, with spiders, it's essentially touching the floor. You've already given away your. This one's gonna try and web you. 23.
Yeah.
You always get webbed too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So yeah, all three spiders are now surrounding you, looking forward to a tasty elven meal. Because you're a light skin, and they haven't had white meat in a while. Is Taz your roommate, Aeodin?
No.
Oh, okay. He just
I don't know who this.
Oh, he's just pointing out your background. That's what I was.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Well, welcome, Taz. Regardless, Xoblob is a gnome they befriended. I think episode 1. You guys befriended
It was pretty-
Xoblob.
Yeah, it was very early
Yeah,
on.
and he was essentially a
You got high
Xanathar
with
spy that
That's
you
how we made
guys.
friends.
Yeah. We smoked weed with him once.
Yeah, you guys smoked weed with him and deferred him. So now he's.
And here we are.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, Gulroc's up. You faintly hear the sound of Aeodin being bound and gagged by spiders.
Oh,
Mm.
well, I guess
not
I
the fun
can't.
way.
Yeah,
can't-
there is no fun way to be bound and gagged by spiders.
I mean, no. Well, I was gonna grapple this captain so we can interrogate her, but I guess that's not an option right now. So I'm just gonna attack recklessly.
Okay. Yeah, she just hisses at you. She's very aware that this is gonna be a fight to the death, and she's gonna take someone with her.
No, she's not.
She's gonna try at least. Probably won't.
Do that.
Double advantage.
Yeah, reckless. One of those
Yeah,
does
reckless
hit.
Oh
attack.
yeah, never mind. I got you. Okay.
One of those doesn't hit.
One of those does not hit. So the top one
Okay.
hits.
Okay, I'm gonna use my what is it, Orcish Fury here to do extra damage.
Sounds good. That's not on crit, right? Like, that could be anytime.
Anytime I attack, I only get one.
Gotcha. Until short or long. Sounds good. Yeah, roll another 1d12. Perfect.
Oh my god.
These extra rolls, dude.
All of them.
Just consider it more of like their fighting prowess. Like, you aren't able to find as much purchase. This elite Drow warrior barely gets nicked, but it severs through her arm. Not really disfiguring her, but like definitely chunking off a piece of her body. Like, her elbow is now like on the floor.
Just the elbow.
Yeah,
Just
just
her weenus.
Just the weenus.
Her weenus.
Just the weenus.
yeah. She looks shocked. That was her favorite weenus too. So Renagax is going to actually make a running jump for the very narrow crack. You guys can make opportunity attacks against.
Oh yes,
Yes,
I
please.
will.
Gulroc can't.
Yeah, I can.
Didn't you already use your opportunity?
He gets
Oh,
one
wow,
per
there we go.
round.
Just
Yeah.
use that 12. I forgot to turn advantage off.
Oh yeah. Do you
Unless
get
I have
advantage?
to re-roll.
Okay, your reckless attacks is only for your action attacks, right? Like,
Yes,
it's not
only on my
reactions.
turn,
Yeah.
I
Gotcha.
think.
Okay. So yeah, Zagoria, you do find purchase. Go ahead and roll for damage. Wow, that's a big low roll on the sneak attack. That's 4d6 too. Unfortunately, you were unable to seal the deal as she leaps for the very narrow, but apparently well-practiced maneuver of jumping through the arrow slit. Like, maybe this is like her fire escape route. She's gonna make a acrobatics check though. Actually, athletics maybe. No, this is acrobatics. She's like jumping through a very narrow hole. And she misses.
She just slams against the wall.
Yeah. Her body like crinkles into a pile as it slides down. Apparently not having her right weenus really threw off her balance.
Her right weenus.
Gulroc lets out a loud chortle.
Oh god. She slowly stands and admits her defeat. Xoblob cups his balls and steps into the room. like
He's ready.
I'm just visualizing this. It's making me laugh. But then he realizes he has no more spell slots. So instead of like chucking a ball, he kind of like flings his fingers out and throws a firebolt. Pew pew! And it misses. I'm trying out a new technique, guys.
He's on point with the fireballs, not so much the firebolts.
Hey, have you guys seen Aeodin? That's gonna be his turn. Zagoria, you're up.
Okay, so she is crumpled on the floor currently.
Yeah.
She unconscious?
She's not unconscious, no.
Oh, okay.
She's looking very bloodied, though.
Okay, I just want to like walk over and kind of just do a quick
Just
jab.
stab at her.
Like,
Yeah.
a death blow or like
She's
just, like,
prone.
reach-
I'll say she's prone. You have advantage.
Kind of just like poke at her a little bit, you know, like is she alive, but also attack at the same
Yeah, she tries to talk, but you don't speak Elvish, so she's like, ooh la la, fa la la.
time. Okay.
La, 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 la.
23. Yeah, that'll hit. Go and roll for damage.
That's Elvish.
Ooh
Ooh la la.
Not applied, I think, right?
You have advantage, so it is a sneak attack.
Oh, that's right. Cool.
17, 12. Yeah, with that, you sink the rapier as she opens her mouth, and it just implants right in the back of her throat. And she's dead.
Oh.
Is she dead?
Yeah, she dead.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh well.
I give Zagoria a look, and I just turn around and start running towards I heard or saw Aeodin was.
okay. Yeah, you watch as Aeodin is being dragged away by 3 spiders who are foaming at the mouth in anticipation. Yeah.
I'm going to, now that I am able, going to use my slee lyre.
Oh yeah, your new instrument. It picked up a lyre at the black market that was infused with magic.
And I'm going to circle Aeodin with the fire to protect him from the spiders.
Oh, what's happening?
And also, it gives you fuel. You can use the fire. You can shape it, probably, right?
Fuck yeah! What's happening?
So yeah, I use my lyre. I start playing a fiery melody, and flames circle Aeodin.
As
the fire and the flames.
As you pluck your strings, very anxious to get the song out of this flaming fire wheel of death, your Stairway to Heaven main entree, you realize you don't have the arcane ability because you're out of spell slot. I think you only have one 4th level spell. Correct me if I'm wrong, though.
3 4th level spells. Oh, which requires spell.
Yeah, they require a spell slot, so I'll check your level up and see if you have.
Oh yeah. No worries. I mean, I did use my transportation or my dimension door earlier.
So yeah,
that was a 4th level spell.
Yeah, he used his 4th level spell back in the creek to teleport 30 feet
to save Xoblob. All right.
Like bastard.
You had good intent.
Yeah. So he's singing about this big wall of fire that just doesn't appear. But I won't say that cost your action. You still have your action.
All right. I realize that I'm not ready for the song yet. I gotta practice a little bit more. And
it is Dragon Force.
Yeah. And I guess I'll go ahead and flying daggers on the nearest spider. And one of them crits.
Yeah, so you drop your lyre on the ground and it doesn't clatter. It lands in like a soft web spot.
I got like a strap, so I just sort of like guitar swing it behind.
You sling it behind you, and then I fling out 2 daggers. 1 hits. Yeah, go and roll for damage.
Ooh, 7 + 4.
Yeah, that definitely hits, and definitely does 7 + 4 damage. Very nice. Cool. One of the spiders is going to lash out at you, Hershey. Just gonna like scurry over the body, and he's actually gonna try and web you. And rolls a nat 1. He ends up webbing himself a little bit.
Yeah.
Apparently,
caught.
Yeah, this is a younger spider. He's still practicing. The other 2 are kind of like disappointed.
And he shrinks in size.
Yeah, and then he enlarges.
No.
That's because the web got stuck.
He gets a little smaller. But yeah, that's gonna be his turn. Next up is Xoblob, who just starts looting the place. Next up is Zagoria. What would you like to do?
Did we skip my turn?
No, you're at the bottom.
Where are you?
Because Zagoria's gone twice before me.
Zagoria and Hershey are both 15.
So it keeps switching us back.
Oh, I see what happened. It's because I rolled initiative for the spiders. So, yeah, we'll say Zagoria and Hershey were at the top of the round. So, yeah, Gulroc, go ahead and go. What would you like to do?
Alright. I'm gonna run all the way over here and start swinging. Oh, wait. I'm gonna totemic recall my totem before I start running. Then I'm gonna sprint over here, run over here and start swinging.
Use your bonus action, which flings whatever totem you had on the ground, your stone skin. It does lose its effect, but it is on your person. Yeah, you do
attack recklessly.
Okay, yeah, this giant spider who is kind of like tripped up in its own web, kind of like a really dumb spider by your standards. You lash out with it using 2 attacks.
That's pretty dumb.
Yeah. Like, you kind of get a nice little chuckle out of it.
Alright, did both those hit?
Yeah, both of those do hit.
Alrighty.
Nice.
Yeah, and this spider gets cleaved from the... like, you just go straight for the legs, and it becomes spider cake and dies.
Thanks, Gulroc.
After completely eviscerating that spider, I point at the other spiders, even though they might not know what I'm doing.
They don't speak sign language, so they don't know what you're saying. Next up is going to be Aeodin. How do you want to get out of this?
All right, I will try to bust out this muscle. Let's muscle out of this web.
Yeah, go ahead and make a strength check.
All right, please. Ooh!
Yeah, you Hulk out of that madness.
Yeah!
Like these two parent spiders look very visibly shocked and awed. Like they kind of like clap their little spider limbs together.
I just shake off the web, and then I'll just come straight out with action surge, so I can get a weapon attack, melee attack.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, you're using action surge.
Yes. Two-handed +3. Let's go.
Nice. Yeah, you cleave into the spider. It had already taken the blunt force of a flying dagger, which is just freely floating in one of its eyeballs. You defender strike with both hands, just down right into the dagger opening, leaving its face in half. Yeah, this one's dead.
Oh, it's dead?
Yeah, it's dead.
Question. So I have my extra attack. Could I do it to the other guy?
Yeah, so you make another step closer, having cleaved 1 and 2, just parting a path for you. And you make another attack.
12?
12 does not hit.
Oh, damn it. All right.
This spider here is actually going to run away. You can make an opportunity attack if you like.
I absolutely will. Has anyone ever said, nah, I'm good?
Might be like a roleplay thing.
19.
19 hits, roll for damage.
Cool. Ooh!
Yeah, 13 slashing damage as you carve a piece off of it, and it just starts hobbling down the corner. It's gonna dash away, and you start hear it squeaking. It's like kind of like Nigel Thornberry or his kid. I don't know his name.
That's exactly what All right. So, that'll be my turn.
Very cool.
I'll kind of just move back towards the party a little bit.
Yeah, and so the combat's over. So what would you guys like to do?
They're like, I'm sorry, guys. I just thought there'd be more stuff up here, and there were spiders up here.
As soon as you say stuff up here, you hear like a resounding gong. Sounds like this. Gong!
A very, audible gong. Should we maybe go back a little bit and then regroup?
I mean, I'm a bit winded.
You're right. We should charge in.
We could. Well, this was the exiles, right? This was heading.
No, this is the main entrance. You guys came in.
Oh, this was the main entrance. Okay, cool.
I want to loot the Drow bodies.
Okay, Xoblob kind of beat you to it. But he'll share it with you because you're watching him. And that's what friends do, is watch each other. You know, you watched his back.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They found all that. And then he also found...
That's all for me?
Bunch of gold.
Yeah, on the Lady Drow, found a obsidian scarab brooch inscribed with the insignia of a house called Orvrindar.
Orvrindar.
Now that goes to me, or is that we're splitting that?
You talking to me? Are you talking to me? This is Xoblob.
Yeah.
Well, listen, Zagoria, man to man here. And he actually stands on one of the dead bodies, so he's like eye level with you. I think you should have it. And hear me out. You're gonna let the other guys know that we go back upstairs. Xoblob wants to go home. And we don't even have to tell him about this. What?
Why do I want to go back upstairs?
Because I'm giving you all this free loot.
I mean, it's not worth that much.
What do you mean? Look at this gem. Just because you have like an approximate value of it doesn't mean it's not valuable. And all this GP, whatever a GP means.
Don't get me wrong. You know, it is valuable, but how valuable? Is it worth wasting my time dealing with you?
Dealing? Are we not friends, Zagoria? Are we just acquaintances?
Somewhere in the middle, maybe.
Well,
You're enough of a friend to go back to try and save him from kidnapping.
Right, somewhere in the middle.
Or is that just Hershey?
well, Zaggy Poo, the loot is yours. I'm just gonna leave it here for you. But you know where I stand. I just want to go home, baby Zag. And he just walks out with a nice stride to his step.
You're welcome to, do as you like, but
I can't go home alone. Stranger
Why not?
danger.
Haven't you seen the movie? What happens?
I don't think it's referring to this specific scenario, but
I've gotten
yeah.
kidnapped already today. I cannot defend myself.
You said you let yourself get
Yeah,
kidnapped.
you wanted that.
I did want it, and then I stopped wanting it after like the first 2 minutes.
Buyer's remorse.
Well, guys, are we charging in or?
Well, if we can take a break, I think I found a nice alternative to boy flesh for the Grimlocks in the form of drow flesh.
Mm.
There are a lot of bodies in this
There
room.
was a little boy that was.
Yeah, we can at least save him by offering him this mound of drow meat.
You
Drow
all-
beef,
take-
you might say.
Where are
as
we going to take the boy?
as Hershey like announces this, like, yeah, let's go back and feed him. There's a giant explosion,
Oh
and
shit!
and rocks start falling from the ceiling. This direction.
they were coming for us.
Let's attack him from the other way, and I start running this way.
Oh my goodness.
And we're actually going to end it there. I think it's a good stopping point.
That's a good cliffhanger. That's really good.
Well, everyone, thank you for joining us tonight. And for friends for sticking around, Zensatsu, Taz.
I think this is our highest current viewer count ever on a stream.
Definitely the most interaction and stuff like that for sure.
I am very proud of you guys, especially for communicating with our followers. And thank you, Taz, for the follow. Very appreciated.
Yeah, appreciate
Thanks for everybody showing up and enjoying the show.
That's
Absolutely.
definitely something we're working on too, is being more interactive. And I will say that pointing out, things such as this is a little bit kind of like meta in a way. So we're trying to make a good show here, and we are
This is
very
like a post stream.
yeah. So this is us wrapping up.
Right.
Yeah. Is there any closing statements you all would like to make?
it. Thanks for watching.
Perfect.
And-
Yeah. Exactly what I was looking for.
Smash that like button.
Oh, no.
Subscribe.
And Vaudable, thank you as well for the follow. Appreciate it.
Save your spell slots.
But yeah, you can catch us roughly the same time next week. We usually stream on Thursday nights, just because it's a very convenient scheduling time. It's also the Critical Role pre-show, unofficial.
Yeah.
Unofficial.
That's our demographic.
But yeah, Thursday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully we'll see you there. We also have a couple more shows coming up. Hopefully by the end of the month. We have Eberron coming out soon. If you're not familiar with Eberron, that's like a steampunk world. And we're also halfway through a Saltmarsh campaign, which is like pirates and stuff. So if you're interested in those things, just keep tuned. Drop us a follow, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Thank you everybody for watching. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.